Was intent on shepherding, didn't go after the footy. Mundy across to Pavlich. Pavlich to space. Crowley a chance, can go over the top to Clark. Clark, oh, don't know about that. Yes.
So Geary getting in the way of Hill.
I think it's a bit of umpire communication because the umpires are wired up so they can hear each other talking all over the field. So
this crowd, a late arriving crowd, is really built up for Friday night. The kick goes out wide now. Here's a chance for Crowley. Aligns himself to the goal and bounces it through.
Umpires again alerting their teammates. The three umpires, what's going on? But yeah, just Crowley pushing forward, creating, getting a good.
Now with the run, it's Barlow inside the forward 50. Well worked. So Main directly in front. Stephen Hill, I'm sure, will be reminded by the coach about that marking attempt. Hope his brother wasn't watching. His younger brother, who'll make his debut.
Okay with it.
Gee, Johnson's kick was dangerous, but it's got to Barlow. And then Barlow to Sandilands, as Tom said, he's all on his own for the moment. We're near Sandilands. He's only had the one shot this year, and he kicked it, and that's a beautiful kick. So the Dockers close the margin here.
He's got a spare man, Pavlich, vacant goal square. That's a clever kick. A long kick to the square wouldn't have done very much because the Saints had a man deep.
Just forced the ball away from goal, didn't they? But that's the good thing what a good player does, makes good decisions.
No doubt, a lesser player would have bombed away and either kicked directly to St Kilda or kicked the long point.
After it. Again, Sandilands almost tackled before he had the football. Pavlich, Ballantyne, almost run down from behind, measures the kick to Clark. Clark keen to make amends, goes to Anthony. Anthony to Main, runs into an open goal and gets it.
To Main, kick to Main, and goes back to Pavlich. These are big kicks, aren't they? He kicked a couple late against Geelong early this year. He's kicked a few that have hit the post in the past. That's a great goal. It's quick, we know that. Normally a pretty good kick. He's in a couple of minds, keeps it short, lovely stuff.
You get a goal, all of a sudden your confidence rises.
Remember what an accurate kick he was for Collingwood when he had the 50-goal season. You say it's a big kick for the Dockers. It's a really big kick for Jack too, I reckon. It's all got a bad bounce. They had everything there. Clark goes a long way back, Clark. He had a few blokes forward. Sandilands to Pavlich. Saints should be able to shore it up. Anthony did a good job and takes a beauty. Well, Jack Anthony, who at half-time, basically, you felt like 2011.
I think he's done, Jack.
Well, that's it. And kicked a couple.
15. Back to Duffield. That's 15. De Boer has got it. And for the last 2 years. That's something. Very popular. So down Freo way, they're happy to talk about De Boer. In he comes, and he puts it through.
Barlow, Hill, couldn't break. Simpkin was terrific. Clark's stretch was important and gets away from Blake and gets a lot on it. What a goal! That was special.
It's good to see Hill take them on there and try to break through, but this is an amazing athletic performance here by Clark, and this is a really good story.
Basketball play on quickly. Across it comes to Hill, and that's one thing he can do. 35 metres out. The biggest kick of the night so far, and he puts it through. That might settle the nerves.
They're on now.
McPhee on the outer side. Nobody near him.
Oh, he left him.
Oh, Geary, what was he thinking? He went to no man's land. Ball comes to Mazungu, the man he left. Mazungu runs to 40 metres out. And I think he's kicked a goal. Oh, what a kick.
Well, this is a fantastic goal by Mazungu, but that all came about. Zach Dawson came running off the bounce. You could just see him in the goal square there. He came running off.
Well done by Gilbert to Jones. Dempster. Gee, they did well, the Dockers. Broughton with a high, hard and straight one. And they're nearly home now.
Just to get in and win the hard ball, repeat stoppage.
This is a really important one, not to fall on the back of the St Kilda player over the footy. They kept their feet, they kept their discipline, and that kept the ball alive, didn't give away the free kick. And again, you only need to grab a shot with half a step of space, 30 metres out. And, well, 2 goals. It's going to be a tough, long way back for St Kilda now.